One of the most frustrating elements of our job is getting responses to all the emails that we send out. We have to get a job done. We have deadlines and we have our own accountability. And when people don't respond, we have to get creative on how we get them responding to us. So I thought that sharing the top 10 tips for getting responses to emails would be helpful for us all. And we had some great ideas shared. Our first tip comes from Maria Hens from London, England. Her secret tip, when her previous attempts have been ignored, is to send the email from her boss's mailbox. Patricia Flavin from Bridgewater, New Jersey has a similar tip. Patricia says that she sends a gentle reminder and will CC their boss on the email. Both are bound to get results. Our third tip is from Kathy Lynn from New Westminster in BC. Kathy says a key to getting responses is not to put too much into an email. So be sure that you only use one topic per email. This is a way to ensure they can respond quickly and easily as it is a single topic. Deborah Beckers from Toronto, Ontario brings us two great tips with instructions. Deb says that she uses the Outlook flags feature if there is a deadline. So in your email, under the tags in your ribbon, choose the red flag, custom uncheck flag for her, and check flag for the recipients. You can choose how you're going to flag it for follow-up with. Flag it with follow-up, FYI, forward, no response needed, read or reply. Her extra tip is that you can add a reminder and a date and time for a pop-up reminder to show on their end. So they get a reminder that they haven't responded to you. I didn't know that trick, and I like it. Number 6 is from Cheryl Quinn from Moline, Illinois. In Cheryl's email, she nicely says, in case you missed my earlier email, which is a nice, gentle reminder that they haven't responded yet and gives them the option of saying they didn't get it. Saving face can be important when replying to emails, and sometimes they really didn't get it. And we all know that you get more bees with honey rather than vinegar. Number 7 is brought to us from Anik Stark from Ottawa, Ontario. Anik says that sometimes she needs to text her team as they aren't on their emails as most people are. They're all physicians. So she says they appreciate the friendly little nudge. Stephanie Han says that her secret is to create subject lines that read like headlines. For example, she says, will you join us for a fun time? Details below and action required. Grabbing their attention works. Now, many of you suggested compelling subject lines that tell the reader exactly what they need to do. So some examples include, right in the subject line, reply requested, for signature, for approval, action required, urgent response needed, etc. Take it a step further and put the date in the subject line as well. That way they know what is required of them to do and when it is required. And number 10 was also an idea shared by a few people. Humor goes a long way. Marie Herman from Chicago, Illinois says that her subject line reads, if you want to see your dog alive again, please respond, which of course you would use with people that you know and would be funny. Linda from Kitchener, Ontario shared a true story where she said she used the subject line that just said alligator. And the email would read, Dear Rhonda, I just wanted to check in as I've had no response to my prior emails. Would you please let me know if you are swamped or have, in fact, possibly been eaten by an alligator? Linda shares that her boss had her send that to every client who ignored her request for payments, and 90% of them replied. We can't force people to respond to emails, but we can encourage them by implementing any or all of these tips. Now let me go check to see if I have any unanswered emails.